Hey guys, it's Marissa. So in today's video, I'm doing the Random Beauty Support Group, which there's me and a lot of other ladies that are doing it. I'm not too sure how many are going to be participating in it for this month, but last month it was a lot of fun. And so this month we're doing the word delayed. It's actually Jessica's turn to choose what she wants to do with the word. So she went ahead and wanted to do something involving clocks and just like steampunk. We could use whatever colors you want, whatever kind of makeup we wanted to use for it. And we really could just be creative with anything else. I went ahead and just made it look like there was someone who was working on a robot and they weren't able to get it completely done. So it's just half the face of the robot that was still being worked on and half the face of the person that was still doing it. And on this side, you can just really see how dirty they are and just like the gears and stuff that they used. And how on the robot side that you can see like missing pieces and stuff that still need to be put together. This is basically what I was able to come up with. And so I can't wait to see everyone else's looks. If you're interested in seeing how I did this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so I'm just gonna do half like a robot kind of, and then the other half more of like that delayed look since it's not like the full face. This is going to be the side where I do the face paint and stuff and most of the goldish shimmer, and then this side is just like the normal makeup look. So for the normal makeup side, I'm just going to be using a Covergirl concealer stick in the shade Neutralizer, and I'm just going to be applying that to my eyelid, and I'm not going to be adding too much here, just a little bit of like subtle neutral colors. And just because this is an easy palette to grab, I'm going to be taking the James Charles palette and just taking a few neutral colors from here. And then just using a round brush, I just literally did 2 dabs and this is already really pigmented. So I'm just going to really just buff it out and just kind of almost create like a cut crease with it. So I'm only adding this to my crease and then just buffing it out really well. Then I'm going to be taking the gold shade from the James Charles palette and applying that to my eyelid. And then to really make it stand out, I'm going to be taking like a really white shimmery shade and almost making that as an illusion of a cut crease without using concealer or anything. Just so that way you can still see the gold tones to it, but it kind of just emphasizes a little bit more. And then I'm going to be adding some eyeliner using the e.l.f. Expert Liquid Liner in the shade Jet Black. And then I'm using a Clinique makeup remover wipe and just kind of cleaning up any kind of fallout that there is, which there really isn't any, but I'm just kind of going ahead just in case to make sure that there won't be any smudging. And then for concealer on this side, I'm going to be using the Instant Age Rewind Eraser Concealer in the shade Ivory. And this is by Maybelline, so I'm just gonna not add too much. I usually add this amount anyways, just so I can conceal underneath my eyes and just get any redness out. And then whenever I look up steampunk makeup looks, I've seen like a lot of people add like black around like their cheeks and stuff to kind of make it look like they've been working in a shop and just really like smoky wherever they're at. So I'm gonna do that to make it look like this robot person has been worked on a lot and that there's just smoke everywhere. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just literally take a straight up black and just kind of smudge it around my cheeks just to give it the illusion that there's like smoke on my cheeks. I'm also going to take some brown from the palette and just kind of like heavily create a contour, but still give it like that dirty look to it. I'm going to slightly contour my nose as well and just kind of just keep blending and try to make it look a little bit dirty. And then I'm going to fill in my brows a little bit darker, and I'm just going to be using a dark brown shade from the James Charles palette, and I'm filling that in using an e.l.f. angled brush. And then I'm just using a light brown shade, which was like the same shade for like where I put that neutral brown tone in the crease. So I'm just adding that below here as well. I'm just applying it with an e.l.f. precision brush. And then I'm just going to go ahead and add mascara. So this is the Essence Lash Princess Mascara in the shade Black. I'm also going to add just a little bit of like dirt. It's not actually dirt, but just like some eyeshadow here to make it look like a little bit more dirty. And also kind of like around my jawline and my chin. Alright, so I'm going to try really, really hard to add a gear. And I don't know how well this is going to go. I'm kind of looking at a gear shape reference on my old phone, but I'm going to try to go ahead and at least recreate one or two. So wish me luck, because I don't know how easy this is going to be. In fact, I'm actually going to go in instead of this, just in case this doesn't go well. I'm going to take a smaller brush like this e.l.f. concealer brush, and using the Athena face paint palette, I'm just going to go ahead and take this gold shade right here. So then in case I need to take it off, it's not pitch black. It's easy to just wipe off. So now I'm going to go in with this e.l.f. liquid eyeliner in the shade Jet Black and just slightly outline it. And I'm going to really take my time with this part. Alright, so that's the gear. It's bigger than I wanted it to be, but I couldn't make it any smaller just because of the size brushes that I have. So I'm just going to go ahead and just leave that one there. And then what I'm going to do is just add a clock right here. So I'm just going to take some white face paint and add just a circle, kind of like the center of my, a little bit below the center of my cheek. And can we just take a moment to appreciate literally how perfect of a circle it was when I painted that on my face? Like, I probably will never be able to do it again, but I just wanted to take this moment to appreciate it because I thought it was kind of funny.
Wow!
And then using black face paint, I'm just going to outline it and just add in everything and fill it in. And I'm just filling this in using black face paint, using a concealer brush. So now for this side, I'm going to be adding mostly gold, just like kind of like gold accents here and there, just using like an old face paint brush I have, but still going in with that gold shade that I used before. And I'm kind of just gonna contour around. I have a little bit of white on there, but that's totally fine. I'm just gonna contour around with gold. I'm also adding that gold shade to my eyelid as well. And now I'm just really blending everything in, just using a makeup sponge and just kind of giving myself like a goldish tint to my face. Alright, so now I'm going to be taking some black face paint and just kind of cutting in between the two as a center. And then I'm just going to be creating some lines and mimicking like bolts and stuff to make it look like the side is being screwed together and put on. Then I'm just going to add like this gap right here, like there's some missing pieces. And then with this e.l.f. Expert Liquid Eyeliner, I'm just going to be adding circles to mimic bolts. I'm just going to go ahead and add some black liquid lipstick and add it to the side. I was just going to outline it, but I think it would look better just filled in completely. And then I'm just going to leave this side blank when it comes to my lips. I don't want to add too much more. Then I'm going to fill in my brows using black body paint. And I'm just going to really make this look a lot more, less realistic and just a little bit more cartoony. And then I'm just also going to add a slight eyeliner wing as well. So I took off a little bit of that brow with just a makeup remover wipe, just so it wasn't as emphasized, because I feel like it kind of took away from the rest of the look. But I think this is the completed look. I'm really not too sure what else to add. I've never done steampunk before, so I don't even know if this is like the correct way of doing it. I guess like the only other thing that I could add on the robot side is just some eyelashes with some of that same mascara that I used. I don't really want to add any on the bottom, just so this eye really looks snatched and lifted up. So I'm just going to keep it the way it is. But this is my completed look. So yeah, basically what I'm trying to just incorporate is that like whoever's making the steampunk robot is delayed and it's only half of the face that's been done. So obviously there's like ears and stuff and the time, and obviously this side it's very dirty and just full of smoke and stuff like that. And then here is some of the missing pieces and the bolts that have been put together so far. I can't wait to see everyone else's looks, and thank you so much for watching. I'll be doing the support group collab every month, and it's just one video every month and we just follow along to one random word. So if you're interested in seeing those videos, you can hit the notification bell so you can be notified for every single time I upload, and I'll just see you guys next time. Bye!